Hello folks and welcome once again to the Movie Mad channel. It's James here. Yesterday, this is Monday today, I probably won't put this video out until Tuesday though, and the reason I'm not going to do that is because I've had 2 days in a row, so I thought I'd give you a break from me. But I'm filming this video just now, and the reason I'm filming the video is that on Sunday I was a bit tired and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to stay in. I'm going to watch a couple of movies, I'm going to do some stuff in the house. I'm just going to stay in and relax. But, you know, I work during the week from home and in the office sometimes. And I was like, if this was like Monday or Tuesday and I was doing my work, I would love to go out, wouldn't I? And that's true. So I decided to get up and just go to the shop and just get myself a bottle of juice and a couple of other bits and pieces we had. Well, in fact, I'd sent my wife.
That.
Sorry, I sent my wife to get me a bottle of juice, and she was already out. She was already out, but she wanted to get something heavier, so I drove the car down just to have a look round, and I thought I'll pick her up while she's there. And I'll tell you what, I may as well have a quick look at the charity shop. And you know what? I'm glad I did. Just as I was going in, the guy was filling up the Blu-rays, and one caught my eye, and I thought, "Oh, this is new ones. Let's see what they've got, what they've got coming in." And this was the one that caught my eye, and it was this one here. It's The Last Days of Hitler. But I've never heard of this before. From Fabulous Films. I think I'm gonna need my old spectacles for this part to read the back of it. Oh, I'm like, it's all blurry and really smudged, and it's not. It's because I'm looking straight. But if I look at the actual writing, it's perfectly clear. Berlin, 1915, the Fuhrer's last hiding place. The man who unleashed a reign of terror across Europe. It's Adolf Hitler's 56th birthday, and the Allied troops close in. Now, I'm a fan of history, and I thought, for £2, I'll take that. And I was like, okay, that's good. Let's see what else they might be in here. And I looked, so these were in a basket, and I looked over at the other basket, and I spotted this one here. It's K9 PI, and I was like, okay, I do like K9, the first one, but I've never actually seen K9 PI, so I thought I would take it, and I did. But just as I glanced at that one, there was a few others, but K9 PI, this one here is Thomas Dooley, James Belushi, and his four-footed partner Jerry Lee are back fighting crime in this new action-packed comedy. So I spent £4, and I had these two, and just as I seen those two, a familiar label caught my eye, and it's like, surely this can't be in a charity shop. 4K, and it is. Top Gun Maverick 2 film collection, 4K, for £2. I'm like, unbelievable. So how that got in a charity shop, I have no idea, but that's excellent. I checked the discs and everything like that, and they were absolutely perfect. I don't think we need to talk about Top Gun or Top Gun Maverick. What a movie that is. The second one, I think the second one's even better than the first one.
Oh yeah.
I like the first one. I do. Everybody says it's a bit cheesy and things like that, but I actually really like the first one. And so, what I find that is Top Gun Maverick 1 and 2 in the charity shop. You know, absolutely can't believe it. Wonder if this has got Atmos on it. It does. And actually, I have both these movies, so tomorrow afternoon I'm just going to take this and trade it in, because you get £13 trading for it, and I've actually got my eye on a couple of 4Ks and CX, so that money will go towards a couple of the 4Ks, so that's perfect. And then next to it, I spotted another 4K label, No Time to Die in 4K, and again, I think Roy had this, and he found a second copy, and I think we traded, or he gave me, I can't remember which one it was, but so I already have this as well, so that will be going to CX as well, and that will mean I will be able to buy the two 4Ks I have been eyeing up in CX. Well, maybe not quite. Probably I've got a few other pound vouchers, so that'll probably be that. But how does these get into the charity shop? I have no idea. This one's on. It's got Dolby Atmos and Dolby Vision. I haven't watched No Time to Die on 4K yet. I should have seen the film, but really should watch it on 4K. So, unbelievable. In the charity shop. I next seen another few Blu-rays in there, and this one here, it was For Country, For Love, For Freedom, Undercover, John Clements, Godfrey Teal, Tom Walls, Michael Wilness and Mary Morris, and it's a network release, so I'm always interested in the network releases, but I'm going to be honest with you, I think that trades for £6 or something like that, so that'll probably go with the ones to CX, so I can get the 4Ks that I do want. But then again, it might not. I might add it to my collection. I don't know. I might watch it first. John Clements, Tom Wallace, Michael Wilding star in a Sergei Novaritz hard-hitting resistance drama from Ealing Films. Yeah, well that might actually be good. So I don't know. Well, that might actually end up in my. Sorry, I was playing a computer game and it's music's playing. I just hope it's not playing through the video. So there we go. So that's Undercover. Next, I seen another K9, and they've got a pricing policy. Usually it's £3 or £4 if the Blu-ray is sealed. And this is K911, again with James Belushi. I don't know if this is the second or the third, but I looked this up, and again, I think it trades in for £8. I'm a K9 fan. I do like the original, but I've never seen these. Do I really want to keep them in my collection? I don't know. I might open them, watch them, and then trade them in. I'm not quite sure yet. But my son won't watch a movie where a dog dies. And I can't remember if Jerry Lee dies in the original.
He doesn't die in it. I don't think he dies in the original.
Well, it can't if there's sequels unless it's a different dog or his puppy, because they do that sometimes. So yeah, so I also found the original K9, which I'm keeping for my collection. Again, sealed. That one is funny. In Turner and Hooch, he doesn't put the dog through the car wash. He puts it in K9. He puts the dog through the car wash, and I think that's funny. And I've always wanted these on Blu-ray, and I've always seen them on Rarewaves or like different releases, because these ones have always been out of print and difficult to get. So when I seen them in there, I was delighted. Next, this is where I start feeling a bit guilty. I shouldn't, because I do try and buy on a budget, but how much is that I've spent so far? 3, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, £18 I spent. But I'm going to get a lot of that back in vouchers and get a few things for the collection. But I didn't stop there, because I seen another 3 movies that all trade into CEX for more than they were, and I could use them to upgrade my 4Ks. So I looked at them, they didn't have much appeal to me, but I felt the trading value was worth it. So this one was the BFI release of A Day in the Life. 4 portraits of post-war Britain. Sealed for £1. So I don't know how they do their pricing, because they said some of the sealed ones are always £3, but this one's only £1. So there you go. And again, that's a BFI dual format edition. As I say, I think that's just going to go to trade. This one here, One Summer, remastered from the original high definition film. Again, a hard sitting series award from drama assist Willie Russell, David Morrissey and Spencer Lee play 2 brave teenagers who go on the run in North Wales. I think that trades for £8, and I was like, right, what's going to happen? That's probably going to sit on my shelf. I'm not going to watch it. So why not just trade it in now? Because I'm doing the 1 in, 1 out. So any ones I keep, I have to get rid of one. So to put that in the collection, I'd have to get rid of one. And I don't know whether I'm prepared to do that for that. You know, if any of these films are any good, then certainly let me know. Or what you think of them, if you've seen them. The last one in the trade-in was this one for Weekend. This was probably one of the earlier ones I've seen. It was £4. It says The Weekend, a film by Andrew Haigh, sealed on a Friday night, hanging out with his straight mates. Russell hangs out to a nightclub alone and on the pool just before he picks up Glenn. Okay. I need to put the glasses on because I can't read that right. But either way, I picked it up to trade. And just get the things for the 4Ks that I'm going to get. So that means I've spent 18 and another 9. So that's that 27. So I need to get the funds back. Next, I picked this up because it was sealed. I think I've got it, but I wasn't 100% sure, so I took it anyway. Let me have a little look. Is it in my... I'll show you what it is. HMV Premium Collection Sealed of Munich. I'm just going to check. What number is Munich? 52. I'm just going to check round this way so I can see. I thought I had this. But it turns out that I don't. I was asking Roy if he wanted it, and he said, "No, I've got that." That's a happy ending for me on that one, because I picked it up for Roy, and it was at the shop, and I was like, I'll just pick it up just in case for Roy, because but he said he had it, and I was like, oh, maybe I should have just left it because I don't need it. But it turns out I don't have it. It's Amistad that looks of the same colour. I don't have Munich. Oh, that's amazing. I thought I was getting this for Roy. It's going to end up in my collection. And remember what this is. Is this about the spy and think? It's like the one that happened in Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. Yeah, my wife will get the words out if I can. Inspired by real events, Munich reveals the intense story of the secret Israeli squad assigned to track down and assassinate 11 Palestinians believed to have planned the 1972 Munich massacre. Yep, I absolutely forgot. So I thought I didn't have that. I thought I had this, and I haven't. So that's great. So that one will go in the collection, because I honestly thought I had this, but I don't. Right. We're on to the last one. And again, it was £4, and I couldn't believe it was in the charity shop, sealed. Another 4K, In the Line of Fire, with Clint Eastwood and John Malkovich. This is a really, really good movie where Clint Eastwood plays a older Secret Service agent trying to stop a presidential assassination, and John Malkovich being the assassin. And I picked this up recently on Blu-ray, because there isn't a UK Blu-ray of it, and I got the German one, I believe. And to find that in the charity shop as well, so I might be £30 lighter, but I'm going to trade a lot of that and get 4Ks that I want for the collection. I've added In the Line of Fire 4K, Munich, the HMV Premium Collection, and at least the first K9. I don't know if I'm going to copy. I don't know if I'm going to keep the second two, but I very well might do. So we'll see how it all works out. I have actually got Top Gun Maverick and Top Gun separately, so if I kept that one and traded in the other two, it would save me a bit of space, but I'm not going to do that because one of them was a gift, and I don't want to do that because of that reason. So I by the time you see this video, I'll have traded them in to CEX, and I'll have picked up the ones that I wanted to from CEX to actually go in the collection. So I hope you've enjoyed it, the video. In fact, you know what I might do? I might save this video and add in a bit tomorrow when I picked up it, so you can see what I've got. In fact, no, I won't do that. I will just upload this video for tomorrow night. I'll then make another video on exactly what I got for the trade-ins and what I get out of it. So I spent £32. What movies I've got, what ones are going to go into the collection, and if you think it's value for money, well, I'm pretty sure it is value for money. But again, you've got to be careful with your hobby and not let it overtake bills and things like that. But when I seen those, I thought that they were all well worth taking, so I've done it. Alright, thanks very much for watching, guys. If you have liked the video, please give me a subscribe and a like if you want to see more, because that would be very useful. And if you have got any comments on any of the films, then please let me know. Thanks very much, guys. I'll see you next time.